I know that shit not seasoned.
I'm trying to find niggas. I'm trying to find niggas. I've been cuffed up too long. Let me remind niggas. Yo, when I tell you, Nick, the narcissism is all time high. And you know what's so crazy? I really be feeling like when people be saying like narcissist, niggas is narcissist and everything, I be like, do y'all even know what that word mean? But now I really do see what's a fucking narcissist. You know what's so crazy? I find it so crazy, right? You know what I find so crazy? That a nigga think that they could just buy a bitch. You know what I'm saying? I love me shit, but you can buy me no more, motherfucker. And it's so crazy that a nigga think that that's enough. It's not enough, honey. It's just not enough. And you know what's so funny too? I find it funny that niggas think that they could fuck on anything. But when I start talking to niggas, you want to threat me with taking shit that I fucking work my ass off for. You want to play those games with me? We're going to play them games too. We're going to play them games too. Since you want to fucking threat me, talking about you want to take my shit? You want to take my shit because I'm moving on? Move on. Move on. Why can't you move on? Why can't you move on?
Mm-hmm.
It's no fun when mama got the gun, right? It's no fun when I'm slanging pussy, right? Now it's
Yeah, that's nasty. Slanging pussy is nasty work. Okay, let's go.
Yeah. No, and I wish it was a whole clip, but Offset said, what did he say? You fucking with Offset. A baby inside. Tell the truth. Yeah, exclamation point. And it's just like Offset, sir, you just have no horse in this race. Okay, you can't be trying to call her out on some shit and shame her when you've been cheating this whole marriage.
Right.
Like, it don't matter if she was pregnant or not. Like, so I'm proud of Cardi. I'm proud that she's moving on and that she's doing her thing. But yeah, you know, Libras is all about balance.
Hold on. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm on the record. I'm not supporting her having sex with niggas while she's pregnant with another man's baby. That's nasty work. I'm not supporting that.
I'm not saying not condoning, but like bitches do it every day.
Supporting her. We already established last week or the other week that, you know, you hate women. So you're never going to be on the side of the woman. You're never going to be on the side of the woman, Roy. We know.
Right.
That's nasty work.
Okay, so what Offset has been doing, is that nasty work or that's just okay?
Well, I don't know what he's been doing, so I got to get the information.
Here we go.
I don't got the information.
Here we go. Of course, he don't know shit.
I need to get all the facts.
He ain't got no scenario to make up this time. He always making a fucking scenario.
I gotta get all
but here's the thing. I'm not saying I condone sleeping with other men while you're pregnant, but like I said, bitches do it every day. So I mean, that ain't nothing new. Honestly,
I don't think it's wrong to sleep with another man if you're pregnant with another man's baby, especially if you're not with the man that you're having a baby with.
That's very interesting that's very interesting that's your stance, because I remember us having this conversation maybe a year or two ago, and you were like, girl, focus on yourself. Like, you should not be doing that. Like,
she definitely could be doing that, but it's just fuck it. Like, sometimes you gotta get that nut, I guess. The pregnancy hormones is different, and especially all the shit that she did go through with that nigga. Should you just be fucking on like a random nigga just on some simply get back shit? No. It should definitely be with somebody that you actually want to have sex with. But definitely, Cardi, get yours, do your shit. Period.
You know the way a nigga living was whack.
Please.
No, and every time you say that, I'm like, yes, you do get him back like that, and you could even do it a little bit worse. I'm like, maybe even do it a little worse, girl.
Nah, man, be the bigger
person.
So,
because, you know, it's one thing. Of course, you know, people always be like, well, you could just leave. And she is leaving. But it's just like, if you're going to stay with a cheating ass nigga, it's always been my stance. Like, if you're going to stay with a cheating ass nigga, at least, like, do you as well. If you're not going to leave, like, at least get your shit. Don't just be out here. You can only play the fool for so long.
Talk your shit, Grant.
And then, like, especially, like, so let's say, you know, she's pregnant by Offset. Like, what the fuck she look like having his baby, and this nigga still fucking on all these other bitches? Like, why let him inside? Why even just let him keep fucking on you if he
That's
is
her husband.
just...
Hold on, that's her husband. It's her
That's what she
husband.
been doing though.
No facts, but if she's done doing that shit, then she needs to be done doing that shit.
Yeah. I mean, but
I
that
don't think
was
the
her.
answer is fucking another nigga though.
That was her husband.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
that's the
was her
thing that they
husband,
still
and
married
she's
to.
been his wife.
Yeah, I mean,
She's been his wife.
have we seen any definitive proof that Offset was cheating? I'm not.
Have we
I'm not.
seen any definitive proof
No,
that
we can't
Cardi
even
really
believe
fucked
him
another
that
nigga?
we can't believe nothing he says at this point.
Yes, Roy. Yes.
He be
The
lying
answer
so
is
much.
yes.
No, I'm genuinely asking. I don't know. I don't be tapped in like that to this.
Yes.
So I don't know.
It's a video. It's a video.
No, I'm like, the hoes be calling Cardi every week saying they fucked her baby daddy and her husband. They tell her every week, like, yeah, me too, bitch. I just did it.
Me too.
Me too.
They're like, look, he's still asleep right here.
Damn. Well, you know, hey, it's bad work.
No, definitely.
You
I'm
there?
like, Cardi, get your life. And maybe, who knows? Who knows? Maybe they won't even get divorced after this shit. After the shit. But no, I was just cackling as I seen the fucking, like, he tweeted that shit, and then she was just like, and I did.
Oh.
Hilarious, Cardi. Thanks for always giving it entertainment.
Right, hurt that nigga
I
feelings.
feel like there's a lot of breakups happening right now.
I mean, because the truth is, like, they should have been happened, is really what it's coming down to. But I was actually just having a conversation with my friend, because, like, after, like, I've been having like a conversation with a few different women, and I'm just like recognizing that, like, what the divine feminine is going through right now is recognizing, like, okay, is this the one that you want to be building with? Is this the one that you want to continue going with? Like, that's really what the universe is presenting. Like, is this really what you're going to stick with? Is this really what it is that you want? Or are you going to allow yourself to connect with better? And so, yeah, the energy is definitely very high when it comes to breakups and trying to figure out, like, is this shit worth it? Or
when
not?
I'm loving you, why would you want to break up?
And I need to address Dream because she said, please
not address.
She said, please keep Libras away from Tori. Like, no, don't do that.
No, you know, I actually love me an Aquarius. So I think a Libra and Aquarius is like this. So I'm like, I'm not leaving Aquariuses.
Yeah, there's no woman that I could have that could be having my child that would be in a position having sex with somebody else while my child's in their belly. I was just like, no.
No facts, but that's because you will be respecting and loving the woman that you created a child with. So I think it's just 100%. A totally different energy. And so, like, did I ever experience that? Like, would I be on that? But no, I do honor myself in a different way. And, like, I'm not going to be creating a child with somebody. And of course, like, granted, that was her husband that was doing that shit. But I mean, he was cheating probably with the other 2 kids.
Yeah, I mean, she should have been she knew what time it is. Like, if I
niggas love to trap a girl with a baby. I feel like he probably been strategically, like, keeping the Cardi album away from us. Like, every time she start working hard, he's like, you know what? Let me knock this bitch up. Cause I swear, like, even when it comes to all these like rappers or like these girls that come up, they will find a nigga, like, they will baby mom her so fast. As soon as she start popping, no, go ahead, get her pregnant, slow some shit down.
Yeah, but that's still like, yeah, you could be having another guy that's not on my timing, but that's your, thing. Like, the timing isn't to double down and say, like, now let me fuck somebody because I'm pregnant. Like, you just now making a bed for yourself, nasty. Like, stop. like you said, bitch, you got 9 months. I'm sorry, but I didn't mean to gag you like that. Like, seriously. Like, you gotta somebody else.
Nasty.
No, but I don't think it's
you little
correct
nasty.
to call that shit nasty.
No, it's so nasty. Wait, because.
But why?
If that's the case, you just have to, like we always say, like, instead of being reactive, we gotta be proactive. Like, we're not coming out here playing games with other hoes that's on lower vibrations. Now we stooping low and we find ourselves looking like boo boo fool. Like, you gotta put that cap on first, and like, you having another baby with this person that you done already divorced and then got back and came close to divorce and then cheated on in public and then ran back and then that's
No, so
crazy
it
game to
already
play.
shows she is on that type
Yeah,
of frequency.
so then the timing is not like let me go fuck somebody though. Like it name a get back. Like that's so fucking like it's just like you're gonna stoop yourself down now. You playing with that. Like first of all, you shouldn't be even fucking with somebody like that. Let alone like finding yourself playing no kind of games with them. Don't seesaw with no shit like that. Cause now you're and like you like them. Y'all are the same. Y'all are one and the
I
same.
mean, obviously, but they've been the same. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's one thing for somebody to be coming with a different energy, but she never has. And you know, I always believe that when it comes to your partner, like whoever you're fucking with, like y'all are for y'all to be connecting in that way, y'all on the same wavelength.
Sorry, but I
So
was
like
gonna
she can
say
call him a
earlier, like I
narcissist
feel
and all
like
the
I'm
things, but
also,
it takes
especially
like
this point
two
in
to
my life,
tango
like
at the end of
after
the day.
being in a toxic ass situation with a narcissist, you know what I'm saying? Like, um,
Name names. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm dead.
Yeah.
You messy as hell.
You need to name your names from your story earlier.
I
Right.
was
Oh,
right.
my
Name for name,
face.
Roy.
Say
What's
the
up?
names
Monica.
or leave it on the playground.
Name.
I
No,
No,
named
for
for
my
real.
name.
real. For real. Keep that on the playground.
But no, I was gonna say that, like, honestly, after dealing with, you know, a situation like that, like, I feel like, especially as like maybe it's just women, like, it's very easy. I feel like to be kind of like, oh, down on yourself and like, oh, like I'm just gonna let it all go because I'm depressed and I'm sad and you know all kinds of shit. But I've been in that mentality of like, actually, don't let them have you fucked up to where you're doing shit that is not what you need to be doing. Like I'm sad, you know, I'm feeling some type of way. I might be crying, but I'ma still go and get this workout. I'ma still make sure that my house is clean. I'ma still, you know what I'm saying, do those things for me because just because you're making me feel some type of way, like I'm not gonna allow myself to, in a sense, like deteriorate. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm very big on that, especially now. And not to say that that's exactly what Cardi is doing, but it's like I feel like that's something to definitely look at. Like, what are you allowing yourself to kind of fall into? You know, if based off of somebody else and what they've done and what they say and how you feel about them, because I feel like she definitely, and I feel like, you know, like it's this is the case too for women too. Like it's very easy to try to, like, you know, kind of mask how you feel, but I definitely have sensed like insecurities within Cardi over the last few years. Like that stuff has actually shown through, you know, and it's like, yeah, I don't know if this is just like a, you know, like a kind of, I'm just trying to push through those insecurities because I don't know what she does at night whenever she's by herself and in the bed. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, so I feel like sometimes people come out with things where they're like, yeah, I'm gonna put this out to the world because this is what I want to be and where I want to be. But like, are you really digging a little bit deeper into that? So kind of to what y'all were saying, like kind of go a little deeper into that. Like I'm not gonna tell a grown ass woman what to do, but I just don't want to. I mean, I don't think she's gonna necessarily deteriorate, but I think it's gonna be a journey for her. Like, how long was she with him? Like, she was with him for a minute. Like,
Yeah.
and she definitely was, from what it seemed, how it appeared. She was trying to make shit work. She wanted to be a family. She was really giving him the benefit of the doubt. Like, she was sticking beside him, type shit. Like, and that will really fuck you up whenever you really are somebody who is like, and I can relate to that. Whenever you're in a relationship where you're giving that all to that person and they're not giving it back, like that shit will fuck you up, especially with a narcissist. Like, I just feel like there's a lot of healing. And
I know that shit not seasoned.